Wait, hold up. Why isn't there a wheel spin? Oh, yeah, that's right. We've got our first side quest game. So, to break it down simply, there will be a side quest episode after every 5 wheel spin games. And it can quite literally be anything. Games I left off intentionally, making part 2s for previous episodes, games I absolutely love, you name it. So, without further ado, let's get into the first side quest, Peppered. Peppered is a fairly new game just releasing back in April. It is basically if Detroit Become Human and an arcade-style game had a baby. Your decisions matter to the storyline, and it's got this really cool pixel side swipe style play to it. So sit back and enjoy. We start off in our office and then make our way out to do the most difficult task ever. Yeah, it's literally just making coffee by pressing a singular key. Then Cynthia gets fired for me to take her place, and we immediately get hit with a 5 years later, and yep, I'm still just in this office. I'm then told by the boss to write a presentation, and this is literally what it does. Like, it starts off looking really easy, right? And yeah. Yeah, that shit is funny as hell to me, and then it shows you what you typed out. The investors are then immediately there after you're done writing it. First big decision, do I give it a shot or run? Yeah, I chose run, and that shit didn't pan out well at all, so first death already, off to a good start. So then we run right back through the same scenario but choose to give it a shot this time, and as you can see instead with doing this choice, you're not put on a chain, but either way you once again die. I did mention something this time around though that would lead me to the key of my exit. Wonder what would happen if you failed this. So I went ahead and tried just that this time around. I want to see what happens just because I'm curious. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, wait, what? Oh, is that what I was supposed to do? Yep, that's right. That's all you have to do to get out of the building to start the game. Shit starts with a mind not even 1 minute into the game. I love it already. So I exit the building and make my way over to this crystal star. In short story, this star is what keeps the god of death locked away, and there's a person that supposedly puts the star into the case God of Death is locked in every time he's close to breaking out, but he has disappeared. Time for me to reason with her as to why I can stop the God of Death, and then choose to lie, and that clearly doesn't work because now I'm in a boss fight with Cynthia, so I shove her ass off the roof. I then get offered the job in that way instead of for doing the coffee, and this time I think it's obvious what my choice is. Surprisingly, he just let me go, and now the journey really begins. And now y'all can see what I mean by the side-to-side pixel gameplay this has, and I've gotta say, I'm a huge fan of it, and the artwork in this game is so well done. After hopping over the buildings, I have my first interaction with the police, and yeah, all I had to say was, I resist being searched, and they wouldn't do anything about it, so off we go. Start making my way through this first world, and yeah, the police officer is just always watching me now. Yeah, just letting y'all know, I don't play a lot of solo player games, so if you thought the kill counter was going to be low, you are incredibly wrong. Well, made it through that area with only 1 death. I'd say that's a win for me. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Another cutscene with the officer where he's talking to Cynthia about me. This officer doesn't get off my ass the entire game. I then make my way through some laser and then not so much on the other side. Okay. Damn. Look at me speedrun. Yeah, sure, Slasher. Speedrun. More like you just got insanely lucky by a few frames. This is so cool. Oh, what the... Bruh. Okay, but that time I can't. Oh my god. There's another. And yeah, why not one more? I was getting a little annoyed if you couldn't tell. Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. That's so weird. I've never really seen a game where you die to progress. I thought that concept was very unique. Not often where you have to die to progress. I'll give y'all 5 seconds to answer. Do y'all think I get through this part without dying? Oh my god. If you answered yes, you're a moron. What are you supposed to do at those? This counter is already getting up there, so I'm scared for the final result. Come on, man, use your brain. You literally just learned this concept. Still counting these deaths on the counter because what's a few more really going to do at this point? Okay. I promise I'm not always dying this much. I was just struggling, y'all. I make my way over to the first time where I'm needing to use the gliding technique, and surprise, surprise, another death. Did that count? Bruh. I can't even die on purpose correctly. Hell yeah, finally got it. Let's get out of here, please. And then we make our way to this scene where we're on lockdown, so in order to leave, I have to complete this puzzle. Oh, I did it! First try! And yeah, that shit took me 3 minutes. I honestly don't know if that's good or bad. Then bro starts crashing out when he hands me the key and leaves me some wise words. What a homie. That is the truth right there. Yeah, never mind. That dog. And the officer's back once again and is not really doing much again. Hey, doesn't count as a death because I have multiple lives in this. Oh my god. Man, I suck ass at these games. Imagine if I get to 100 subs and play Dark Souls. Oh my gosh. I'm so good. No, you really aren't. And once again, no arrest, and I just continue on, I guess? Finally, on my way out this first part, and the officer's back again. They were definitely right about the fact that they'd be always watching me. And his chief tells him to let me leave, which sounds pretty accurate based off how this has gone so far. Okay, this pig has got that shit on, I can't lie. Time for another choice moment. Guess we'll try and lie and then go with disapprove. Damn. Holy shit, bro just yeeted the hell out of me. Well, first death that wasn't my fault at least. World 2, holy shit, finally. You know, I figured it would do that, but I thought why not? Ain't no way y'all wouldn't have tried that either. I can't be the only one. That was actually good advice for once. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I'm so scared to play Cuphead. Okay. Yeah, my brain just seems to have these moments. Bruh. I'm slow. Oh my god, I just wanted the last coin. Bro, just focus on not dying. Forget the coin. Or not. Oh my god. Okay, at that point editing this, I was dying of laughter. First try, bruh. Uh-huh, sure. Wait, what? I have to go through all of this in one go? Well, duh, since there's a timer. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment every single time there's a death because it just happens too much.
Oh god. Oh.
Bruh, why? I literally wasn't even holding it. No, what? Why is there a space there? Finally made it through that part. Looks like we're going out into the world now. I have no idea how I was supposed to get through that. I don't think it was possible, to be honest.
Like there isn't here either. Okay.
Damn, I just made someone else die. That's definitely a change of pace. Can we just take a moment to recognize all the artwork in this game? That was one of my favorite parts of this game as an artist.
Wait.
Okay, of course I'm gonna take the uncertain choice. I think y'all should expect that by now. Where the f did I end up?
Oh, bro, what?
Yeah, so apparently if you touch those hands, it kills you, but I knew there was still more to explore, so I went back down. Yeah, so basically this is just a random side quest area. It just loops back around to where you started off down here, so unfortunately I have to accept another death. Of course I'm gonna take it.
Whoa.
Quick little acid trip never hurt anyone. Ball pit!
So did they even actually, like, do anything?
Yeah, I'm so confused with these people. Not one single thing has ever happened by getting caught by them.
Okay, that does kill you.
No shit, Sherlock.
Okay.
Yeah, you could see the minor depression on my face at this point. Yeah, screw the coins on that part. I'm saving y'all a time lapse of deaths.
Wait, how?
Why would I try the exact same thing again? Jesus Christ.
I'm so lost.
Third time for good measure. Finally figured it out. Feel like I should have realized that from the start.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that was messed up, Peppered, I can't lie, but also pretty funny. Shopping carts are sick as hell in this game. You can use them to ride so damn fast.
Sure.
Shit, I guess I'll accept it. I got you, bro.
Okay.
Nice. I think the concept of this game is so funny, how backwards it is that the cops literally can't do jack shit. Apparently, the shopping carts explode on you if you go fast with them for too long. Time for a backstory on our good old friend Officer.
Oh. Story time.
Damn.
What in the f?
Well, at least now we can kinda understand the officer a little bit more. Cue a high-speed chase by these bulls. Just kidding, because I didn't even grab a cart for some reason. Oh god, not you again. Holy shit, what the hell is happening? These are basically just running us through some backstory of the lore that doesn't matter a whole bunch to the gameplay. I did not stick the landing.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I wonder what goes through my head. Oh, well, apparently the original savior is back, and okay, so what happens with me? God damn, I guess I get the shit beaten out of me. Of course it's you again. Time for some more decisions. Well, jail time. Of course the door isn't even locked. That's like so normal at this point for this game. So this is the dude they keep asking for permission from. Now everything makes sense. And shocker, the so-called Messiah is not actually even here. Time for another choice. Star's back in our possession now. Time to get back to work, I suppose. Or not. What just happened? I thought we were cool, officer.
I had to.
Oh god, that was obviously not the right choice. I just thought it was funny. Let's just show the highlights of the fight.
Bro. Holy shit. I don't think I was gonna do that. Bro.
I'm very curious what happens in those battles if I win, but with how I play, who knows if we'll ever find out. Oh, that's very comforting since I've been doing so well so far. This court part is so damn random. You get hit with a bunch of choice scenarios in this part of the game. Well, I'm off to the right start. This shit is actually hilarious throughout the trial, and you're kind of just destined to lose. I'm actually unsure if you can even win in this. Guess it's time to call my lawyer. Wow, what a great help you are. Should have saw that coming, I suppose. Well, see ya, lawyer. So I in fact did not win, and the officer starts to crash out, and now the god of death has been freed. And now we're just all of a sudden in a diner talking to this cat, and I chat with her, and I'm supposed to meet them at their stores, so I take a life star and continue on my journey. World 3, baby, let's go! Of course I'm going for the star.
Oh shit, those are red lives.
Yep, that's right. Now that the god of death is freed, every death takes away a life star, so I can actually lose for real now. Time to lock in. Now the sun can kill us if that meter gets too high, so that's a super fun added bonus. As if I need more challenges.
That's actually kind of cool. Like now my lives actually matter.
For someone who dies frequently, I'm surprised you think that's cool, Slasher.
Oh my god. Wait, so what happens if I run out of stars?
How about we don't find out?
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing?
Oh, okay, so now you want me to put him back in the case. Funny how that works, you dickheads. And then all of a sudden we just appear in the cat lady shop, so that's something. Basically, she goes around collecting these life stars and sells them at a lucrative price to people. Honestly, kind of brilliant. If I wasn't on my whole let's save the world shtick, I'd probably help you out. Yeah, I don't think she was a fan of that answer. Oh well, back to the main quest.
What just happened?
No shit, you know the sun affects you now. Jesus Christ, Slasher, lock in.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'd trap myself in there, so add another one. These star guys are simultaneously cool and annoying because you can get more life stars from them, but they can also take them from you, and I'm so shit at stomping on them. I guess that checks out. The cat lady is the boss of these star stealers. Obviously, I ain't working with her.
Why?
Yeah, like I said, I'm shit at stomping on them. Hopefully I can get better. I take one and lose one so often in these situations that it feels like I never actually gain anything. I find myself walking into a very weird-ass side quest that shadows itself as a boss, but really it just lets me progress through a different area than the normal way I should have gone. Pretty cool, I'd say. Well, we're at 11 lives, so that's not that bad. Of course I'm gonna gamble. What the f*** are we talking about here?
Okay, bruh.
Yeah, not surprised that it was like that, so there goes a life. Weirdly enough, it had been a little bit since the death. Okay, way to go back to former glory. No shit, I'm gonna open it. Well, that's a throwback, my original shackles that I spent so long freeing myself from. I know, surprising, right? For once I didn't go with my curiosity, which I kinda regret, to be honest, cause now I wanna know what happens if I would've done it. Holy shit, it's the guy I said I'd hold on to his item for him. What the hell? I completely forgot about bro. I know it was just a single star, but for such a random side quest part, I thought that was pretty cool.
Doesn't take all of mine? Yeah, no, I'm passing on that.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm doing that with my track record. We're at a decent spot on stars, so I don't feel as bad about this one. Time to make our entrance into where the kitty is hiding out with all of her star grunts. Now we have to make our way through quite the maze to actually get to the kitty. There's another one. This was the only part of the game that, like, actually annoyed me. For some reason, my brain could not understand how to do this smoothly. I had to really try on this shit, y'all, as you can tell.
Bruh, what is it doing? God.
So close, man. Yeah, I died 5 times at that shit. Thankfully, I got 2 back pretty easily with some super easy to kill star grunts.
Holy shit. Yeah, that just made everything back.
Oh yeah, and then that happened, and surprisingly it actually went the good way, so me throwing on that last part doesn't even matter anymore. My curiosity even surprises me sometimes, like the fact I just happened to think this one vent led to something, and it did. And it ended up being another one of those judge-style choice ones from earlier that I once again didn't win. I sure do throw a lot, huh? This game had me doing some pretty cool puzzles in this section of the game, which I always love a good puzzle. Yeah, death makes sense. It had been a little. Nice one.
What the hell? What? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think the game just felt bad for me at this point. Yeah, I figured cheating that death would catch up to me. My character then out of nowhere just starts breakdancing over the fan or some shit.
Bro, like how?
I kinda struggled on this part. Finally got through that shit and it was time for a new boss battle, which was Larry, the big-ass star guy. It definitely didn't help me that I didn't realize what I was supposed to be doing until half my health bar was already gone.
What? All of them?
Yep, losing that fight made me lose every single life star I'd gathered. What a complete waste of my time. A singular life for me. Sounds very dangerous, I can't lie. Holy shit, never mind, we're chilling. Shout out that goat. So now the kitty is wanted because of new rules, and I exit this screen to a friendly welcome from a star grunt. Well, I guess that wasn't actually so friendly. Back to being with Kitty and another one of these damn having to choose the right choices. I suck at this shit. Yeah, a little random fact thrown in there. The god of death and his capturer used to be best friends, so that's interesting, I suppose. Holy shit, I actually did one correct. I'm improving. Unfortunate, but kind of cool here. If y'all notice, the red writing is basically telling me what the results were, and they're not great, as y'all can see. The court really was the deciding factor, I guess. Obviously, I'm going to continue. I ain't giving up at this point. So apparently I'm getting killed here, or am I?
Oh my gosh.
This was an absolute mind to me, I can't lie. But also a really cool concept that because of me failing, I ended up back in the start of the loop. So yeah, that's where the run ends, and that's right, I didn't even make it to the final 2 worlds in my run. I don't exactly know because I haven't seen anything else on this game, but I'm pretty sure I got one of the fastest endings, unfortunately. But I can't lie, this is one of my favorite games I've ever played. I love the games where your decisions matter to the story, and if y'all want to see me run this shit back, with the knowledge I know now, I would most definitely be down to do that. But for now, that concludes our first side quest video. Back to our regularly scheduled program with wheel spin number 6. Oh hell yeah, it's Jackbox, that'll be sick.